I'm going to give you an example of Gaussian elimination. This example, I have a system of 3 variables, and I've already written the system down, x, y's, and z's, 3 equations, and I wrote the first step down. We're going to use equation 1 and 2 to eliminate x from equation 2. So with my x's here, I'm going to multiply the first equation by negative 2 to transform that into negative 2x minus 8y minus 2z is negative 6. Second equation, we're going to leave the same. 2x plus y plus z is 11. So again, we're going to eliminate the x. When I add these up, negative 2x plus 2x, there's my x is eliminated. Negative 8y plus y is negative 7y. Then I've got a minus 1z equals 11 minus 6 is 5. Once you eliminate x, you're going to replace, your step 2 is replace equation 2. So I'll write my new system, equation 1. Well, it's not a new system, it's simplified down to 3. We're going to use this and replace it, equation 2, with negative 7y minus z is 5. And we'll keep the third equation, plus y plus 2z equals 23. All right, your next step, third step, is we're going to use 1 and 3 to eliminate x from 3. All right, so I've got a 4x here, a positive x here, so I'll go ahead and multiply equation 1 by a negative, oops, I put the asterisk twice, by a negative 4. That's going to give me a negative 4x minus 16y minus 4z equals negative 12. Remember, we're going to try to eliminate from equation 3, so I'll carry equation 3 over here. Positive 4x plus y plus 2z is 23. Negative 4x plus 4x, that's us eliminating the x's. Negative 16y plus y is negative, 15y. Then minus 3z. I missed the 2z. I'm sorry. I made a copy error of negative 4z plus 2z is negative 2z. Apologies. 23 minus 12 is 11. Once you eliminate x from the third equation, our fourth step is to replace equation 3. All right, so we have x plus 4y plus z is 3. Negative 7y minus z is 5. And then I'm going to replace equation 3 with the result up here. Negative 15y minus 2z is 11. All right, next we're going to, step 5, is I'm going to use these two equations. I'm going to use 2 and 3 to eliminate the y from 3. To eliminate y from 3. So I've got some pretty not so fun numbers here because 7 is a prime, and so these aren't going to share factors, but they do have a common multiple. And unfortunately, the least common multiple is 7 times 15 and 15 times 7. So I'm going to take the second equation times a negative 15 because I'm going to turn that into a positive. So we'll take it times negative 15. Negative 15 times negative 7y is positive 105y. Don't be afraid of the big numbers. It's going to work out because they'll get large in both equations, and then we're going to add or subtract them together. Negative 15 times negative z is positive 15z. And then negative 15 times 5 is negative 75. Down here, we're going to multiply this one times 7, because 7 times negative 15 will give me a negative 105y. 7 times negative 2z is negative 14z. And 7 times 11 is 77. All right, so sometimes the least common multiple is just multiplying this number by 15 and this number by 7. So you can get them to eliminate. 105y minus 105 is 0. It works out kind of nice because 15z minus 4z, 14z is z. Hey, it looks like we solved for z. And 77, or negative 75 plus 77 is 2. Now, it doesn't always work out this nice where you quickly solve for the third variable. Usually, you'll just have an expression down here containing a z with a constant in front, but we're still going to continue on. Even though I've solved for z, I'm going to give you the sixth step is to replace equation 3. So your system becomes x plus 4y plus z is 3. Second equation's negative 7y minus z is 5. And the third equation to come in is z is 2. Once you get here, you solve for z. So step 7 is solve for z. We got lucky because when I did this elimination of y's from the third equation, it gave me the solution for z. Z is 2. And then for steps 8 and I guess 9, but we'll just keep it at step 8, you work your way, work up to solve for y, then x. So we'll take this value of c and jump up to this equation, because I know negative 7y minus z is 5. Well, if z is 2, negative 7y minus 2 is 5. So negative 7y is 7. That gives me my y value of negative 1. And now we're going to use this y value and my z and come up and solve for x. X plus 4y plus z is 3. Well, I've got to solve for x. We're going to add 4 times negative 1. 4 times negative 1, because I'm plugging that value in for y, is negative 4. My z value we're going to add is 2, plus 2 is 3. So you get x minus 2 is 3. So that gives me my x value of 5. Last step, since I've got 3 equations, I'm going to write, three equations and 3 variables. I'm going to write the solution as an ordered triple with my x, y, and z in that order. So x is 5, y is negative 1. Oops, I'm so used to 2 equations. X is 5, y is negative 1, and z is 2. And just like that, you have solved a system of 3 equations with 3 variables using Gaussian elimination. I'll try to leave the screenshot with your steps. And that's it.